The reason why I decided to go for external heater instead of internal is that I just don't want to run that risk of just a little bit of leakage of diesel inside, and that smell of diesel is very hard to get rid of. So I decided to go. That's one reason, and the other reason is that I don't want to carry that in a caravan all the time. Most of the time in Australia, in Victoria, we don't need it, but just in that few months of the winter when I'm gonna need it, I'll be able to just chuck it in the back of the car, external unit, and just plug it in when I need it. So logical thing would be to drill the hole here in the middle of that, and just run the pipe from underneath, have an intake from underneath and to this wall, and have an outlet here. But the problem is, if I want to drill there, I'm right actually above the suspension system there, so it's a very busy area from underneath. So I decided not to muck around with that because it would be very tight, almost impossible area to do. That's why I decided to go from the side. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Duct that will go in between water tank intake and the external shower box, so we'll be right somewhere in that middle. So this is roughly where it's gonna be. So 150 mil from the edge of the water tank intake, and up 25 mil from the center of the water tank intake, and that's gonna be my reference. But the unit that I'll use as inlet into the caravan is just this plumbing part that you can buy in Bunnings. It has a lid that you can close when you don't use the unit, when you don't use the heater. This is part that just this part will be visible outside, which I'll also paint in black, so it will match the exterior, so it's not gonna stand out as something that shouldn't be there. So for that I'll use this hole saw. This is 79 mil hole saw, but I think we'll just make it, I'm counting on it that it's gonna make a little bit oversized hole, so this 80 mil will be like a good fit into that. It's important to mention that as I'm going to fit this through the wall of the caravan, I want to seal that pretty well. So I'll have a silicone around here and also on that wall, and that's gonna be completely sealed, and it will also keep it in place. Use the sealer as an adhesive as well. So for that task I'll be using this silicone. That's appliance sealant, and that has properties that can actually take a lot of temperature changes. So this one goes from -50 to plus 250 Celsius, which is what I what I need, so it's not. I made a from the edge of the water tank inlet, measured 150 mil up there, and this line is pretty close to the middle of the center of that inlet. So I extended that line up to there, so 150 mil, and then up, as I said before, up 25 mil, and that's gonna be center. That's gonna be center of that 80 mil hole that I'm gonna drill from outside. So this worked out pretty good. This is the product. So now I'll wait for silicone to cure, and then I'll fasten it with the 3 screws. Now I'm about to drill the hole for a heating duct, which I'm planning to put right here. So it's gonna be nice and low. That's what you want, from a heat to come in low and then heat up upper parts of the caravan. So this is the position that I decided to go with. And this is the center of that hole where I need to drill. So let's do that. First I'll drill the pilot hole there. make sure nothing is on the other side. .79mm diameter hole saw, and see how it's going to be drilling this. Okay, now it's time to do the internal duct system piping. For that I'll use this flexible aluminium tube, which is 76mm diameter. I'll have a connector, couple of clips, and for good measure I bought this flexible tube from Bunnings, and I'll put it over the aluminium tube just to protect everything in that cavity so it doesn't get affected by temperature. So let's do it. Now I will put this part on top of this tube. And then I'll connect this. First I'll put the clip. Okay, now that's connected, and I'll just tie up the clip, and almost done. And that's ready now.